day, chess-wise, doesn't make any difference. Almost every weather is good for chess. It's a very powerful blizzard storm. Playable. Oh, we are looking now at Jan Nepomniachtchi versus it. And it's a tiebreak. Someone's got to win. It can only be one. Wasn't that the thing in the Highlander? So, Ian now plays with white, and Vidit has the blacks. Very tough matches and strong games. The lot of them, and including these two. Fabulous. Okay, so let's give it some time now, and let's see if we get our friends together. Everybody, if we have like these 4 people, 4 viewers, we could even think about making an arena online. If not, we'll be probably shorten the time for. Now, let me just briefly check here on other platform. Right? Yeah, Twitch should. Yes, that's absolutely good. And LinkedIn should be. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had any issue. Restream thing. I mean, just every now and then it might be some OBS crashing. Oh, I hope it's not going to happen today. Inexplicable crashing, but not very often, hopefully. And that's good stuff. Hello, Step 65. How's it doing? How's things, brother? So we've got this clash now. Who's gonna qualify? Nepomniachtchi or Vidit? So all in all, like 16, 17 minutes, the game is very balanced, but it can only be one. Wasn't this in the Highlander? Can only be one. So I reckon if they will be ending up in a draw, they're gonna be playing Blitz and yeah, 5-5 or something. We gotta check the format again. Yeah, it's possible. I think it's a game of nerves now, frankly, Step 65. I think it's totally a game of nerves because I think they're kind of equally strong. I think it's been proven already. So we looked at the previous games, and these guys are playing pretty much at the same level, right? So it's just a game of nerves. So psychologically, someone's going to win, not because necessarily the other guy is fundamentally superior in many aspects and stuff. That's not the case. No, they are equally strong. It's I don't know how many draws they had until now. So yeah, but yeah, it's normal to be rooting for one player or another. I'm very curious to see what's happening. Hey, where is Magnus going to play Gukesh? Actually, I really want to see that one. I think I'm going to be streaming the whole match. When is this guy's going to be clashing? Magnus and Gukesh. That would be absolutely seeing it together. F65 and commenting it. Oh boy, that would be fabulous. We're going to be sticking around and we're going to discuss it together. Hey, have you noticed this passer? Of course you did. The B5 passer. The engine says it's equal, but if Ian manages to keep this pawn alive, that's something. This is actually very important. Even if it's 4 points versus 4 points, the fact that yeah, that's going to be dropping now. That's going to be dropping the pawn on B5. Cannot really keep it. What is it going to do? Is he going to do rook to B, rook takes, and then you're going to move the bishop here, so to speak? I mean, there could be. Yeah, it's potentially many things happening. Or you can't have them all. If you're running with the rook on the 7th, they're gonna be taking the pawn, attacking your bishop with tempo. So can you get something? You need two more tempi. You need one extra tempo to do something here to maintain the advantage. So right, he went on e3 as I had played myself, and actually, yeah, they got exactly the position I would have moved, but in a different move order. He moved the bishop first, then the rook. If it goes like oopsie, goes like this, it's that it, right? They're gonna be drawing, and then they're gonna be playing blitzers. Yay, fabulous. Then we don't have time to actually think about what we're doing. Well, we do have, but you know, blitz is not rapid, and definitely not classical. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it smells like another draw. They don't have the eval bar, but it does smell like a draw. If a chess position could ever smell. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I mean there is no weaknesses here to attack. I can't find any weakness. Is the sound okay? Step 65. Is the sound in order at your end? You're using headphones? Is it stereo? Just checking. Just checking. I used to have some issues in the past with the sound, but now I've just recalibrated stuff. I watched the YouTube video and stuff, and oh man, preparation until the move 35. This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. Thanks for confirming, brother. Until move 35 preparation. Did he actually say that, or everything was theoretical by the table base? Everything was like bang, 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 opening Explorer. This is nuts. This is nuts. Vidit in preparation up to move 35. This is just crazy. So I reckon Ian has to use his secret weapon, King's Gambit. He's a master at King's Gambit. Oh, this is nuts, man. So Ian has on Chessable also a video on King's Gambit. So I guess if they go into the Blitzes format now, Ian needs to pull a King's Gambit. I don't doubt Vidit is very well prepared, but maybe Ian knows one, two more sideline ideas that might be making the difference. He's got to pull a King's Gambit, otherwise he's gonna play what? A Spanish again and again and again. Okay. So guys, if I'm correct, the format would be they go on a rapid now. Oh no, this one was a rapid, right? So actually, I've got to double check. Is this the first rapid or that's the second rapid? If it's the first, they're going to be playing another rapid, and then they're going to be playing blitzes. And we have to admit they are equally strong. I mean, okay, the theory in the opening, but guys, don't you notice, including the middle and end game, it's been played impeccable. They playing impeccable. So they are equally strong. Again, it's a matter of psychology. At some point, someone will be mentally losing it, and that's normally happening in the blitzes, and when you go low on time, someone just can't hold it. It happens to everybody. The less time you have, the less accuracy. It's a human thing. It's a human thing. Yeah, I know, but some of us are quicker than others. That's for sure. And look now, there is still some game happening here. If those guys disappear and things, probably gonna be a draw again. Yeah, king goes. Probably he's gonna move this. Can he move g5? Yeah, if he's having a nasty Sicilian, what, like a dragon or something? What do you think? A Najdorf, a dragon, a Dragodorf? What do you think, Stack 65? What kind of Sicilian should Ian employ against Vidit? An Alakine? Why not an Alakine? Oh, now that's a point. That's a point. Yeah, he needs to come with a sideline. He needs to pull a Dragodorf or something. He needs to pull some crazy sideline. Alakine, I think it's good. Otherwise, what? Owen's defense? You reckon Owen's defense? It's surprising and it's very sharp, Cyber Elf. And thanks for stopping by the way. I appreciate your presence here. G5 had been played, ladies and gents, exactly as I had suggested. And I reckon it's increasingly going to be a draw. You're not going to touch the bishop and pawn formation. The white rook is very free to perform checks one after another. And actually, if you're looking, the pawn on h5, guys, looks attackable. So I reckon maybe Ian would be thinking at kind of attacking this guy. What is Vidit gonna do? Probably Vidit's gonna do at this kind of checks, which are a little bit uncomfortable. So it's still sharp. Cyber Elf, I think Dragodorf is a very, very good way when you want to create something sharp, something aggressive, something incredibly wild. I think it's super good. I remember a couple of games, and I remember Magnus Carlsen won against Dominguez Perez using a Dragodorf. Now mentioning Simon Williams, who was actually the main engineer. I think the guy has been working on the Dragodor for more than a decade or maybe even more. You don't like the hybrids. It is a hybrid. It's a hybrid in between the Dragon and the Najdorf. Namely, you're going to play A6 and you're going to play G6. Sorry, G6 and A6. And then B5, you're going to be pushing hard on the queen side. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, what just happened? Oh, so I thought he had made a blunder. But no, that's fine. Now he's gonna take the rook, and you can seal it for another draw. That's it. That's it. It's gonna be another draw here. Come on, boys. It's time for another rapid or blitz. And step. That's really, yeah. There you go, brother. You named it. It is a draw. No chance in hell to break through or with anything here. That's it. Done. You're going to be messing with the bishop up and down, up and down, up and down. If the black king makes the mistake to move away, you might be making an infiltration, but they're not going to do that. Vidit is not going to kind of error. I'm really curious about what exactly Ian's going to play with black. Let's make so you haven't seen step 65. You haven't seen Ian playing Sicilian? Have you seen him playing Alakine? What is he going to play? Caro-Kann? What is he going to play? Well, probably they've studied one another. And probably they also ask themselves, Petrov, yeah, yeah, Stafford Gambit. Yes, French is also very funky. That's correct, Cyber Elf. French, it's very playable. Particularly, I'm not incredibly fond of the French because of the super bad bishop on c8, but after playing b7 and bishop a6, probably you could just trade off the bishops and you just continue playing. Alakine would be a nice shot. I'm really curious, boys. I'm really, really, really curious. Hello, Clint Chess. Good to see you, brother. How's it going? Tell me, what do you think? What do you think Ian Nepomniachtchi gonna play against Vidit in a couple of minutes? I guess they're gonna go refill their coffee cups. Oh, I've got a full cafetiere here next to me. I'm slightly optimistic. Slightly. They very solid, both of them. Caro-Kann particularly is very solid stuff. It's very good stuff. Very good stuff. I think it's a matter of taste, Cyber Elf. It's a matter of taste here. Uh, when are they going to start playing the other game? Guys, does it take them like 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes so we can just do a puzzle or something in between? Look, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's nice. That's good. Very solid again. Perk. Absolutely, guys. Totally. Okay, I haven't studied Jan Nepomniachtchi repertoire too much in extensive. I know that the guy is an expert in the King's Gambit. Well, he's an expert in many. But just to remind our friends, he's got a Chessable course now on the King's Gambit. I don't know, should I buy it? Shouldn't I buy it? I don't know. It's like 30, 40 quid or something. And, video and stuff. I'll think about this. Because I'm a great fan of King's Gambit. Danish Gambit, King's Gambit, I love it. And yeah, this kind of gambity lines. Queen h8, king e8, 7 and rook e1. I don't know. I don't know. First, I don't play perk for black very often, so I can't really vouch for the best line to continue. Unless you take me to the position, I can make just a quick appreciation of the stuff. Oh, sorry, you're talking about this puzzle. Oh, God, Jesus. Sorry, I wasn't connected to what I'm doing. I wasn't, I haven't even looked at this one. I'm just looking at something which is not in front of my eyes. I'm lost in thoughts, guys. Okay, white to play. Okay, cool. Now we're looking at this until Videt prepares the board, goes for a coffee refill. Sorry, man. I pressed the puzzle, but I wasn't seeing nothing. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm completely confiscated by some thinking. I'm not looking at nothing. Now I'm looking. Oh, probably happens to you too. Okay, now let's pretend we're focusing. Let's pretend we're focusing, guys. White to play here. Okay. Oh, that looks sweet because of the. Yeah, I think you called it. What's that? Step also. He called it already. I think so. What other ideas? Ingis. Yeah, of course. And then, oh, but just a brief moment. This one, this one. No, it's gotta be queen. It's gotta be queen h8, guys. What? Okay, now I never move what looks very obvious and too good to be true. This is nuts. I mean, come on. You can't do this, man. You just can't do this kind of things. It's just absolutely annoying. Probably queen h6. Okay. Yes, of course. Ah, bloody hell. Is what? Queen f7? No, hold on a second. Queen f7, king takes. I'll give you that. Checks, and you take. But then you have rook and knight versus bishop and... sorry. Rook and knight versus bishop and rook. But you know something? If you play queen h6... first, they're not going to be going on the e file. That's for sure. They're going to be going here. Okay. So you've got no pin. Oh, actually, it's fine. Rook and knight versus bishop and rook. It's absolutely fine because you got two passes. So there you go. No. Yes, it's queen takes f7, king takes knight g5. Let's just put it clear for all of our friends because I was very lazy thinking. Queen h8 is not going to work very well, even if king e7 and rook e1, because the rook simply hits the queen. So we're not going to do nothing. It's just nothing. Whereas queen takes f7, you called it. It's the right way to proceed with this. Yes, exactly. The queen is being hit by the rook. So we didn't do that. But in this particular position now, white is winning hands down. Just you got to be carefully advancing this, guys. If you can perform another fork, all for the better. See, all for the better. Uh, huge material advantage for white. Okay, let's go with another one. Then we're gonna check on Vidit and Jan Nepomniachtchi. We gotta see that one. Guys are good, especially Magnus and Gukesh. Are they going playing today or tomorrow? Let me know, guys, if you have any updated information. I think they'll be playing tomorrow now because I don't see the boards being um, prepared or something. Black to move here. Okay, let me try and pretend I'm concentrating. Um. Hello, Pranav. Hello, dude. We're gonna be looking at Ian and Vidit if they're gonna play now because they just drew, and hopefully we're gonna see Magnus and Gukesh. H5 for Rook H2. That's a nice one. If we play H5, we're taking this from the king. Therefore, must be checkmate. Thing is, White is not gonna wait for us to do that, so I'm expecting White to check. They've got like a billion checks. Yeah, well, hopefully we're gonna see Vidit and Jan Nepomniachtchi today. Hey there, Josh. Hi there, dudes. All right, so what do we do here? People say H5, which in principle not a bad idea, but I reckon White's gonna be checking you. So Rook check, yeah, it could be Rook check. Then I reckon would be this. I reckon would be this. Yes, Pranav, absolutely. If Vidit and Ian didn't start, we're going to be doing your game, brother. And then we're going to go back to more puzzles and things. Maybe we're going to do an arena. It's up to us, actually. We're going to be deciding what. Okay, so let's look again. So let's finish this puzzle now. Rook h2, king to g4. Attacking this guy. Do we play this kind of stuff? But it takes a billion years, that's for sure. And it doesn't smell like the right stuff to play. Okay, let's look at h5. If they check in this fashion, what are we gonna do? Gonna be playing this? Yeah, we're gonna be playing king g7. Normal. Actually, there is a freaking check here. Then we're gonna be playing this. Is it? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Spot on. Absolutely, of course they can. King to h5. Very nice. Very nice one, Josh. Absolutely. That's a sweet one. That's nice. No more checks because the rook is here. Cutting off the king completely, announcing a checkmate next turn. That's the sweetest ever. Absolutely sweet. King h5. No problem with any promotion of any kind. No more incoming checks. Josh called it. Kudos to you, brother. You did it. Yeah, king h5. Pawn h5, again, Step said it previously, but actually you got like a billion checks everywhere. I don't even know what to start with. Probably knight. It's just no, you can't do that. King h5. Well, we're gonna take this guy, and we're gonna take the rook, and we're gonna deliver checkmate ultimately. Josh did it. Right, let's go to Pranav's game. And then we're gonna be looking at Gukesh, sorry, not Gukesh, Ian and Vidit. All right, guys. So also, if you want to share the games that you played, either won or lost, won't matter. As long as it's instructive, we're going to look at them, guys. So Pranav plays here with blacks. Let me toggle off all the engine lines and things. Going to be looking at it. Going to be looking like this. C4. Is that a Reti, an English something? Knight C3, English opening. Is this the Agincourt defense or something? How's it called, this one? English Agincourt? Oh, Queen's Gambit decline after all. Oh, okay. Because D4 had been played. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. D5 takes exchange variation. Kaima and Magnus played the exchange variation. Takes. Okay. Okay, White has a strong center. G6 here. What the heck's wrong with G6 in principle? Because knight f3, bishop g5, and gives a lot of... it's not a Grunfeld. It's not a Grunfeld. No, I mean, I just wanted to know why the engine considers g6 as a bad move. It's because knight f3, bishop g5 ideas? Just curious. That's a human move after all. d7. Ah! All right. I see it now. That's the thing. So, yeah, it's a bit painful. You probably have to drop this guy back. Was c6, queen a5, but then they'd be playing this. It's a bit uncomfortable, I'll give you that. Although, you have some maybe ideas in terms of queen g5. There are some ideas here we can... Okay, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. I don't like that bishop a3, which goes very well for your opponent, though. I can understand that one. But again, I think we might be creating some queen to g5. That doesn't mean too many things, I guess. It does, actually. Oh, okay. The guy is actually not playing very bad moves. That bishop is hell of an annoying piece. It's incredibly annoying. I think if I was black here, probably I would consider some bishop f8 ideas. Bishop takes king g7. You know, just get rid of that big. You can't play with this bishop. Unless you're gonna do some c5 ideas. Oh, and another painful one. Oh man, Pranav, did you survive this game? Did you win it? Oh, you still won it? Well, let me congratulate you. I mean, it feels so painful for black here. You're only moving on the back rank and stuff. The guy had castled, has got the center, and his bishops, especially the bishop a3, it's heck of a bishop. Wow. Finally, c5, you did play it. Maybe he should have taken. No, actually, he opens up your bishop's diagonal. f3. He's solidifying the center even more, but now you can castle. Nice one, but okay, double attack, double attack. Okie dokie. Moving also. Do you know what's nice? When you move the rook away, you also moved away from the bishop, potentially. Not a bad idea. Oh. Okay. Starts looking good for black now. Starts looking good for black. I reckon you could play a6. I reckon you could take cd. This kind of things. You can start already doing this kind of things. Yeah, they say it's a mistake. a6. Okay. cd, a6. a6 are... Hey, a6 is actually... Is a6 actually winning something? Where they gonna go? Oh my god, a6 would have just won a piece? No, because after a6, the bishop takes on d7. Yeah, of course. a6 bishop must take, to which you just take with the queen, and potentially rook c8 doesn't look very bad. Yes, that's true. That's true, Pranav. Yeah, more tradings, more incoming tradings. White is really dominating in the center. Okie dokie. Yeah, nice. I would have played that one. So nice one. Okay. Okay, you want to play knight c6 and attack on d4? Nice pin. Very nice. Not bad at all. Not bad. Was it necessary to take the knight? Just asking. I mean, this bishop is so good. It's so good. That bishop on e6, I just love it. Was it absolutely necessary to take the knight? Were you afraid of something? Oh, you want to take the pawn. Bloody hell. You want to take the pawn. I get it. Then it's justified. Then it's justified. Okay. So I'm issuing the thoughts raw, exactly as they come. I don't filter them too much in terms of games analysis. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes, I think it's justified. I'm not a great fan to trading bishops for knights in this kind of positions, but it might be just justified. The engine says it's a good move. Not a mistake or anything. You're winning. Hey, your pawn is a pawn. What the hell is this wrong with bishop takes? 4-5. You've got one extra pawn. What's wrong with this? So what's wrong with this thing? Okay, it's nasty. Okay, well, I don't know where you get this guy. Okay, that's nasty. Absolutely, Cyber Elf. I totally agree. But boy, oh boy, these tactics are a killer. So probably the engine says you got to make sure you don't get the either this or maybe this because you got this issue. And that's serious. This is serious. The engine says knight c6 here. Boy, that's so... Knight c6. I don't know how many humans would actually play knight c6, putting your knight on c6 and then potentially in a pin. But then you do have knight taking on d4 with tempo, checking. Man, there's so many subtleties. And the problem, you've got 4 minutes on the clock. So this time, this kind of position would take you quite some time. Yeah, he missed the bishop a4. He spent 8 seconds. He spent only 8 seconds, and he went for rook c4. But, you know, if you play bishop c5, goodbye. Or if you play e5, you took. And actually, okay, should you attack with tempo, maybe? That would be something. Yes. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Going after e7. No. But what else can I do? Oh boy. And this is so painful. Knight to b7. It is a bit painful though. Oh, okay. Why didn't he take the pawn? He should have taken the pawn. Yeah, there is the possibility of trading, but that looking good for black. If he does this, I think you should be winning. He should have taken the pawn. The game is equal. If he took the pawn now, the game would have been equal. Not a very easy ending. Probably he should have. Now it's interesting. I mean, you're just marching on with your pawns. Pawn majority. He messes around here with the. What does he want to do? I don't know. Okay. He wanted to move the bishop, but maybe bishop c4 or something. Oh, bishop d3. Okay. What's the winning stuff here? Just pushing the pawn down the board. Oh, attacking two weaknesses at once. Targeting the I mean the rook mainly, primarily, the rook and the pawn on h2. I think I'm going to be taking the feedback off. Okay. h5. Maybe not necessarily h5 now. Oh, you want to play like a waiting move or something? Yeah. Looks increasingly like this one was a good shot for you to be forcing a little bit of disarray here, attacking stuff and taking stuff from them. I think actually this is very important. He cut it off now. Okay. Okay. I like it. That's good. Not an easy win. Not an easy win. The bishop pair is incredibly strong. You have to be careful now. Nice. You're generating trades now. Okay. Nice. Hitting the bishop. The rook has to stay. What's the blunder here? Oh, that's it. Rook takes b7. Rook takes b7. Rook takes knight c5. And that's it. Very nice one. Very nice one. Yes. Game over. Game over. It's good you've seen it with 1 minute on your clock. So that is nice. Yeah, that's the tactic. So as you can see, guys, when you go below 2 minutes, below 1 minute, the chances are you're going to be playing some bad moves. Or you or the other guy. Or both. And this kind of tactics actually will make the difference. Yeah, that's just a tactic. This is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. Why to play and win. Yes. Why to play and win. This is it. Game over. Congrats, Pranav. Nice little one. Although the opening was creating a little bit of weaknesses, and actually I felt at some point that you were moving on a back rank, having, just being seriously restricted. Nice one anyway. Nice one. Let's go back and see if those guys started to play. Absolutely. Puzzle Rush comes in hand. There you go, guys. They're supposed to be starting any minute now. I hope. I hope they don't be starting like in half an hour from now. I hope they don't start too late. Well, we can just go for another puzzle or something. They're going to be playing a rapid, right, people? They're going to be doing a rapid. So hold on a minute. Yan playing whites. I mean, didn't he have white in the previous match? Was they supposed to alternate? Let's have a look at the format. Yeah, 10. Let's have a look. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember. It's got to be a rapid or something. Info. Let's go. Format. Tie breaks. Tie breaks. Um, if they played the 25 and 10, which I think they did, then we do have 10-10. We do have 10-10. That's how it goes. 10-10, 5-3. It's got to be, yeah, it's got to be someone messing up in the end. That's exactly what's going to happen. I don't think we're going to see, folks. I don't think we're going to see someone blundering in the opening, obviously. They're going to be making blunders if there is something psychologically at the end. When they go below a minute, someone's going to lose it. That's what happens. That's exactly what happens. So they are equally strong in a classical format, in a rapid. They are equally strong. They proved it many times. And I mean, look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 draws. What do you want? So they played. Let me see. What time control did they have here? Hey, guys, not 10. It's 25. They played 1 hour 30 minutes the last game. I mean, look, Pranav, they had 1 hour 30, 90 minutes. They had 90 minutes. Therefore, according to the format, we should be seeing 25 each or something. 25 each. And then gonna be some 10. But Ian had whites previously. Therefore, he must be playing with blacks. I think he must be playing with blacks, right? Or maybe, or maybe they will just put the colors as soon as they start. Actually, we're gonna be seeing the swap. Okay, let's go for a quick puzzle before they actually start the fifth match, which would be a rapid. Guys, do we do some rook sacrifice here? I think that's quite scary. That's quite strong, isn't it? So it's no, because the queen is here. Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, but you know something? Even if the queen were to take, you can grab this rook and then grab. No, you can't. Nonsense. That's a check. I like it. That's a check which I like. But then this guy drops. Then we might have this. Ooh, and then the king's got to go on g8. And then where's the finisher? Is the finisher here? It's just a tactic. You got to spend some minutes here. So one. No. Sorry. Queen d6. Queen d6. If king takes, we're going to look at this. King's going to have to play g8. We're going to look at knight h6. And king's going to come on g7. So what do we do? Do we just play perpetual here? Oh, sorry. Forgotten. There is another rook here. Bloody hell. Knight f5. It's too slow. It's too slow. Knight f5, Pranav, it's too slow because of this kind of ideas. No, I don't think the engine likes it. The engine wants you to attack. I'm going to play this because that's the, yeah, it has to be this. Sorry, I've forgotten completely. There is another rook as a resource here. So that just seals it. That's it. They be taking, I don't think you played the knight. I think you just played the rook straight away. You played the rook straight away. Sorry, my bad. I've disregarded the rook completely. I was just looking at the knight and queen tactics. But, you know, you have to look at all your resources, which I haven't. That would be blocking for sure. Do I get checkmated or something? Not really. I don't. Should I play? No, should I take? This guy takes, has to take. Then I'm having this, potentially. They go back, check. And I don't know. I don't know. Let me think a bit. Uh, what's wrong with this? Them push. It's still a little bit, feels a little bit slow though. To do this, they're going to be playing. I'm going to pushing. Feels a little bit slow, but I think if you don't get checkmated, you could actually afford playing this luxury stuff. Queen f6 and e7. You don't get any checks. Rook is pinned. You can take diagonally in the minute you notice there is a piece ready to be captured. Marteau. Yes. So you should be taking. So the pawn, just for our friend, the pawn captures diagonally. Whatever. So you don't have to move it first before you're capturing. If your opponent drops a piece diagonally to your pawn, you just take it. So if I'm playing now this queen here, they're going to be taking me without having to move the pawn first. Just saying. Rook g8, king g8, queen g5, king h8, queen e7. Nice one, Pranav. But it smells like, okay, nice one. But I am, if I don't play very, very aggressively, I'm going to get checked. No, I don't think so. I think it's queen f6 feels like. Queen f6, rook ge, queen takes, rook takes e7? Says Sleepy Mario, says Mario. That's very interesting. Queen f6. Well, they could play rook e, they could play rook g to g. Yeah, because then we're going to have this, and then we checkmate. So queen f6 can't be played rook gg. They got to play rook eg. Then just e7. Or maybe you take the rook, they take here, they block, check, thing, but then you're going to get checked. You can't do that. So it's queen f6 for sure. It's got to be queen f6. Now I'm not sure I should be taking here. Um I I'm tempted to say e7 makes a lot of sense. What about, no, you can't move the rook. It's a disaster if we rook. And actually we're gonna get executed. So e7 seems to be, and then queen. Then that's it. Rook g7 is a funky little one. Then you're dropping, then you're gonna get checkmated straight away. Very bad indeed, Mario. Very bad indeed. So it's gotta be e7, guys. Rook is pinned. Queen can't perform any check. Knight can't do nothing. So we could potentially pushing this point. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to making sure actually, but yeah. In the end, yeah, we got it right. We got it right. As long as you're not in danger, I think you can play this. So, my friends, let's go back to Vidit and Ian Nepomniachtchi. Have they started? Yes, they have. There you go, guys. What did he play? C4, knight f6, knight f3, e6. Nimzalas? No, 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 no. G3. What's that? No, it's not a cat. Is that? No, that's not a Catalan. No, it's not. What is this? It's a King's Indian for white. Because G3 and Bishop G2. C4, knight f6, knight f3, e6, g3, d5, bishop g, d4. They play rapid, of course, 25 minutes each. 25 minutes. To play. Again, the engine says it's a bit of an edge for white. b6 kicks the knight away. He's ready to play bishop to b7. So the knight has to play. Where do you get it? On E? Probably you get it on E. Probably you do move it on E. Then potentially should be able to kick this knight away as well. That knight has to go. Very good. Very good. Knight E4. So what would you play here, guys? Well, I don't even know what's the theory. What? Knight D2. That's sweet. This is sweet, knight D2. I like it. Hey, if this is a theory, you got to play this accurately or you're just going to get toast immediately. I don't even know. Yeah, knight D2 looks interesting. Bloody hell, look at this. Look at this. And wow, he played it, dude. He played it, man. Knight D2. And the engine absolutely very comfortable with this. Not a problemo. Not a problemo. Yeah, absolutely. Probably this is a theoretical line and they know it. I don't think Vidit played b6 not knowing knight f3 to d2. I don't think he played this without knowing it. He knows it. That is why he played it. That is why knight g4 now retreats on e5. Defend, 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 defend. I don't know. f4, just asking for a friend. No, absolutely. So if you spend enough time, you actually get to play the right things. So the knights must stay connected. I guess White would like to play f4 or d4. Which one is it? D3 can't really be touched, I guess. Depends. I mean, you want to take it with the queen, I reckon. You got to be prepared with those kind of complications. This is nuts. This is probably these are traps. If Vidit has a good opening preparation, probably he knows these lines. I mean, I reckon, right, so knight can't take because of this. So we've established knight can't take. I don't play this with white, so I don't know the theory about this line they playing. And if queen were to take, I'm just imagining something like bishop to e4. Just saying. So he didn't touch the d3. And the engine says it's, again, balanced. Therefore, they have prepared the lines. This is absolutely pure theory, guys. This is very, very, very theoretical. Oh, yeah. So this is very theoretical. The engine stays in the balance and highly theoretical. Prepared lines. All prepared lines here. Looks like the pawn on d4 sort of like screams to being pushed forwards, or you're going to do knight f3. If you do knight f3, you're sort of blocking this beautiful bishop's diagonal. Can you afford to push, 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 and then this? I'm not sure anymore. Not sure anymore. This is another theory stuff here. So if you push and black takes and you take, then probably knight to b4, attacking it like 3 times. Bang and bang. Again, you can't... Okay, they want to kick the knight away from here so that they can take on d4 with the queen. So do you have to do a4? And if you do a4, you actually allow an outpost for the black knight. Just, I mean, that's the first glance, the first idea. In principle, you still can't move the black knight. You still can't move it. But Vidit definitely wants to attack the b3 knight so that the d4 can be captured. So they have chosen a line which they have prepared. Both of them up to a point. The question is, who had prepared a bit more, getting into some tactics middle game with an upper hand? The engine is very happy with both of them playing now. Knight f3. Okay. Double defense. They pushing this. Probably they could play knight c1. Guys, if a4, knight c1, right? Because d4 going to be taken if you play knight d2. And guys, you've noticed Vidit is on 4 minutes. Ian is on, yeah, okay. A4, I called it. A4, knight C1, I called that one too, without having prepared the line and never played it. But it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Now, I'm not sure if that's a theoretical, but now we're going to go into tactics. Lots of them. Lots of them. Ooh, that's a sweet one. B3 I would play if I was Ian. Unless you... Yeah, B3, that's it. I called it. He played it. I mean, makes sense. Although, now the engine leans towards Vidit. Vidit is doing a bit better. Oh, I know why. Because the knight on c1 is a little bit of an idle knight. So not a happy knight. But I reckon knight e2 will do the trick. You got to do something with this knight. Okay. Good old Alekine's gun. I mean, they're going to be getting rooks in action. The queen also defends this guy, but no one's attack it, really. No one attacks it. Is there any other trickstery here, like opening up? No, I don't think so. Feels like the moment for playing knight e2. Feels like. Knight e2, queen c2 kind of setup. Is that playable, guys? Knight e2 and queen to c2, then inviting rook a to d. Looks very decent. Okay. In Russian language would be Alyoshin. Something like that. Someone told me that speaks the language. So that would be Alyoshin. It's an anglicized version of the former world champion in the 1920s. Alekine is the anglicized version. But yeah, you don't pronounce it Alekine in Russian. You're going to say Alyoshin or something. Oh, absolutely. But that's how we... Oh, what is that happening, guys? Knight d3? Knight c1 d3? Wasn't supposed knight to go... Okay, you know, let me ask the engine if knight e2 is that bad of a move. Hold on a sec. Hey, the engine is actually happier with my move than knight d3. I mean, look at the bar. If Ian played knight e2, as I have kindly recommended, would have been nice. But actually, he went with knight d3, which is worse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I mean, it felt incredibly natural, knight e2. Knight e2, queen to d2, rook a d1. What's bad about this? What's that bad about the previous setup? Exactly. The problem is he gave a freaking pawn to Vidit, which Vidit took it immediately. He made a mistake. Vidit sanctioned him straight away. More pieces coming off the board. Bishop takes, king takes. White king will be prone to be getting checked along the light squares, but this guy's gonna fall in between. Or no, they're gonna be moving it back. So bishop takes, king takes, knight f3, queen c6, and then rook's coming. I mean, just at the first glance, I don't know if that's going to happen in this fashion, but if I was black, probably I would take the bishop. One pawn less, and that's exactly how he going to lose, because he didn't listen to us, he didn't play knight e2, he played knight e3, and that's the cost. And ladies and gents, a pawn matters absolutely. When you play at this level, when you play Vidit, you can't give a pawn. You can't give a pawn when you do Vidit like this. You can't. You can't. It's very surprising Ian went with knight d3. Very surprising. There you go. I called it. He played it. Bishop takes g2. King takes g2. What? What did Ian calculate? What craziness? What craziness? What tactical craziness he calculated? I don't like it for white because of this. What is that? Opening the F? I just don't like it for white. I don't know what Ian calculated, but I just don't like it. He messed it up. He was supposed to play knight e2, and things were absolutely great. The engine just confirmed as soon as I proposed it. He should have played knight e2 and just gone with the game. What's this? I don't know. Alekine gone now. So this knight is defending twice. You play queen e2, rook a to e1, and prepare the Alekhine gun. That's what it is. This one, I mean, this is the only stuff Nepo can look at to attack. This is the weakness for black, ladies and gents. I don't like the white king position, especially because of the queen 6 ideas. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't like white's position. Ian messed it up. He messed it up a little bit. I'm sorry. And he had double timed Invidit. I mean, and if it's 25-10 seconds, Vidit's gonna have it. I think chances are the Indian Grandmaster gonna be winning this one. Oh, knight d3 was completely uncalled for. No, you can't do this kind of things, man. You can't do knight d3 dropping a pawn against Vidit. You can't drop a pawn if you don't have super compensation for it. You have to have compensation. You can't give a pawn, not at this level. You can't give a pawn whatever level that is. You can't give nothing if you want to win. It is even material, but I think it's just the worsened position for white. The what's this? Wasn't that knight happy where they were? I don't know. Maybe queen c6 could have been a... Okay, let me go back and ask the Almighty. What's this? Is it that bad, this move? It's not the strongest. Actually, it's getting even. Okay. Must have found a way better move. What did he play? Knight e7. He wants to come to f5, right? I mean, what else? Is it? Knight f5? Oh, whoa, whoa. What's thinking here? Whoa. What do you do? I mean, feels like okay, right? Guys, what the heck did it just happen here? Queen g4 and the eval bar dropped. What the heck is going on? I don't have time to actually looking at it. What's going on? Nepo is blitzing it now. He was like -3 for Vidit, and Vidit played automatically f5. What did he miss? Guys, what's the tactic? What did Vidit miss here? Ian is blitzing it like a maniac. He wants to get, he wants to flag him. What is Vidit supposed to be playing? Wait a second, that's just annoying. Queen c6 check, king g1, knight f5. Okay. Maintaining huge advantage. Okay, we're going to be doing this at a later time. I want to be staying in touch with the actual moves they play. Pin. This is all my... Oh my god. Okay. 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 Rook f4. Oof. Eval bar 0.00. 0.00. He did lost like a -3 advantage. Positional advantage, that is. Positional advantage. Oh, they're going to be blitzing it. Okay. They both messed it up. Ian messed it up with knight to d3, and then there were a couple of missteps. And the problem is you need time for seeing into depth, and they do not have time. So what I notice is that Ian is playing faster than Vidit. He's moving faster. And I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? If you move faster but making decent moves, it's good. If you blunder massively, it's incredibly bad. Knight hits the rook now. And potentially looking at this exactly. Rook moved exactly. I just called it. Knight g5 for e6. Ian now again. Now it feels like white is doing slightly better. Oh well, the engine says 000. But the rooks and the queen here and the knight's presence here, it makes me feeling uncomfortable if I was with the blacks. Rook E1. He's blitzing it. Ian is blitzing it. Ooh. Rook E1. Queen C6, Rook E1. More pressure on the weakness, guys. More pressure on the weakness. Oh my god, what a devastating one. Not just hitting the rook, but also G7. Ooh, yo, yo. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna do this? Is he gonna do rook to E4? Just asking. Because it's a matter of psychological blitzing now. Someone's gonna mess it up incredibly bad, and that will be the end of it. I don't know what is white supposed to be playing. Rook E4? How does black defend 3 times? Just asking. What's the tactic? You need time for playing this tactics. Oh yeah, Nepo is just exactly. Absolutely, Pranav. Absolutely, man. He's moving fast. He's a fast player. I don't know. Rook Fe4. Let me just play it and see if the engine is very upset. Is getting upset. Wait a second. What's wrong with? It doesn't get that upset afterwards. He's still deciding. Rook Fe4. It's a psychological stuff, and it hits the weakness on E6. And black will need some time to figure out the correct approach here. Do you know what I mean? Even if you don't play the most objective, accurate move ever, let's put it this way. If the move is psychological, you don't blunder a piece, you don't blunder massively, but the move will make your opponent fear and starting calculating and using their time, I think you should go for it. So this is when the psychology comes into play. Do a move that attacks something. It's not a massive blunder. You don't dropping pieces or something. You're not worsening your position that much. And even if it's not objectively the most accurate ever, that will make your opponent thinking about how to defend 6. He didn't play it. He played Queen D1, probably because of this kind of checks. But then Rook plays, and then what you gonna do? Okay. Gonna move the queen back on D3. It's not clear. H6, and now Nepo has to think. He moved the knight. Of course, move the knight. Is he gonna push G? Exactly. As soon as I called it, he played it. It feels like white is attacking more, but it's a double edge. Do you have to be very careful? Well, of course you have to be very careful. What a truism. G4, knight's gotta go. It has to. Let's say they go here. You're gonna take, king's gonna take, and queen D8 check. Queen blocking, and you take C7. But if you take C7, rook's gonna take here, and then you might have a problem with this guy. Guys, don't disregard Vidit's position about this quiet rook takes a2. It's a disaster. So if Vidit survives this concentrated tactics, he'll be winning because of this rook takes a2. Now you've got to take. I guess you got to take. That would be getting the king in the open, and you might be thinking about this kind of thing. Discovered, nasty discovered. You have to calculate. Good stuff for Nepo is that the guy is on 5 minutes 20 something seconds. So yeah, better for Ian. If Ian, yeah, okay, so he traded. You're gonna play Queen F3? Because if you're taking here, it's not looking very good. Queen's gonna take, and if Queen takes, Pawn takes, this guy's gonna take. I think you might have a problem. Still probably drawish, but I think white needs to squeeze something else out of this position. I don't know what exactly. It took? Oh my. All right. Okay, he wanted to play, yeah, Queen F3, probably more checks and probably... Hey, what's the blunder here? The engine says it's a blunder. What's the blunder? Okay, they blitzing, that's for sure. Okay, they're gonna go here. Okay. They're gonna play rook to d1, right? I mean, what else? Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet indeed. Queen c3. d7, definitely a liability. If king f7, you're gonna play queen f3 again? Yes, sir. And I think the guy is happy for a draw. I think Nepo now is kind of happy to be drawing because rook takes a2 is a massive headache. Yeah, he's gonna play queen c3 again. You wanna bet? That's what he did. Queen c3, king f7. I think they... I'm not sure if Vidit has the time. Look, guys, I don't think Vidit has the time to contrive some other sequences. If Vidit had like 20 minutes on the clock now, he probably would have played differently. He doesn't have the time. I'm not sure. Okay, more checks are coming. Or maybe rook d1? No, not rook d1 because this. And then it's not looking good. So maybe check. Yeah, maybe check. King goes back on f3. Okay, Vidit didn't want to... Okay, he went for the rook d1. I called it rook d1. But now queen to f. I think. I'm not sure. Can you play rook here? Can you play rook d2 for if... Okay, queen f8. I called that one too. Queen f8. Dudes, if queen takes queen and king takes, Yan is going to have a problem. Yan's going to lose. He can't trade queens. You can't trade queens here. Tough. I don't know what's he going to do. I don't know. Queen c3. What are you going to do here? Queen e3 for this, but very, very strange. I don't know. Yeah, he did play queen e3. And exactly as I said, rook takes a2. Queen e3 for this, but it is a very big problem. Big problem here. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Vidit's going to win this one. He messed it up, Nepo. That doesn't mean nothing. I think you could just take that pawn. It doesn't mean a damn thing, this g5 move. He's going to take. It doesn't mean a damn thing. Nepo messed it up. That's it. What is he doing? Wasn't black supposed to be taking? Because that opens up more checks. Okay, look, by the looks of it, Vidit's gonna win it. And rightfully so. Nepo just messed it up, right? And guys, look how a advanced pawn, which looks very benign, when you have a pawn on a3, at the end of it all, and after all, yeah, okay, I called that one too, but it's not gonna be doing too many things, I reckon. He tries desperately to open up for some more checks, because white is toast after this kind of things. Not mentioning there is another check. I think Vidit can play an in-between move. Can he play an in-between move, ladies and gents? Like queen g6, queen g6, queen g6, queen g3, queen takes, whatever pawn takes. King takes. Rook plays, don't matter. There is a big... yes, what? Rook played. Nice one, Vidit. Hello, Villains. Nice one. Rook a1 check. King had to move. Come on, Vidit. Make a move, man. You got 5 seconds. What the heck's going on? Queen takes, pawn. So queen takes, pawn takes. This guy advances. Very, very tough. Is he gonna play this? Because if rook goes here, then you're gonna be playing this. Yes. Rook b1, rook ab. That's my take. Leave that guy alone. What? Dude, rook b. Yeah, now good luck. because you can't check the white king with tempo. But the good stuff about Vidit, I still think Vidit's gonna win because the white queen can't move out on can't move out in the open. You're gonna push a2. The white king has to be very careful. They can't expose because of the checks and then promotion. Exactly. So Vidit's gonna win this one, guys. That's it. Vidit's winning. Ian lost it. He messed it up, starting with that knight d3 thing. My chess.com is like 21, 20 something on Rapid, and 2030 to 2020, 2030 on Blitz, and like 1800 bullet up and down. I shouldn't be playing bullet. Vidit's gonna win this one. Of course, is gonna win. White king can't do nothing. Gonna play probably something like this. He's gonna push the bunny, and okay, he just can't do nothing here with what. And the rook has to stay where they are because they need to stop the promotion. You're gonna be increasing village, so just join my chess club. Send me a friend request on chess.com or Soren Chess Coach. Follow me on Twitch or subscribe to YouTube and get in our club, and we're gonna be discussing together more stuff. And hopefully we're gonna play better chess every day. So the black king just moving in this fashion, like this and like this, and okay, a little bit goodbye here. It's gonna be painful. I'm sorry, he lost it. It's good. It's instructive now. So I reckon king marches on E, then D, and when you touch this guy, you're gonna be playing B, and when you go back, too late. A1 and queen. Ian just lost it, and just. And you can't even move the king, guys. So let me just show it again. If king g3, we got... Yeah, he can't move the king. King g3 would be rook g1 check. Whatever you play, promotion. Goodbye. It don't matter nothing. Just drop the king. Just drop the king. Just come... Yeah, exactly. Just come with the king. Just move the king. Goodbye. I am sorry. He messed it up. Rightfully so, Vidit. He won it. And he deserved it. Ian messed around. I don't know what the heck they did. That knight d3. Let's go back to our position. There's average players like us, and we recognize knight e2 was the most normal thing ever in the universe to be played at that point in time, and he didn't. So let's just go. So everything nice and cool. Everything nice and cool. And this is the moment. This is it. And during the live stream, I said knight e2. Very nice to play with white. Knight e2. Queen c. Rook ad1. And we just keep playing. A long, nice game. He's got 9 minutes on the clock versus 4 minutes for Vidit. But he played the funky one, knight d3, dropping the d4 pawn, just for us to revisit the blunders of the past. And let me ask the engine. Yeah, the engine says knight e2. And we average players, we did say knight e2 indeed. Knight d3 is a strange stuff. I mean, if you want to lose a pawn, sure, knight d3, which he did, and he lost a pawn, and then he went on to lose the game. There were some other critical moments of the game. There were some other moments. Crazy tactics in the end. But it started with this. I don't know, I can't explain it. I can't explain why he played knight d3. When knight e2 was the epitome of normalcy. Yeah, I don't... He dropped a pawn here. Okay, yeah, but she's just opened up the F for black, right? So even if Ian fought about all these good ideas, he actually opened up the F, and he opened up the light squares, and he should have not playing. So that's the position. Was he happy in his mind with this positioning? Okay, he wanted to generate an isolated pawn. That was his choice. I mean, that's what he chose to. Okay, they going down now. They're going down. Oh, I think at this point in time, I thought about Queen E2 and Rook E1 having a nice Alakine gun here. What does the engine say? The engine say Queen E2, Knight F5. Well, it attacks your Rook now. Rook F3 and stuff. Yeah. So the idea would have been this and this. But of course, after Knight F5, you do have some issues. Okay. So Queen E2, Knight F5. What's wrong with Rook E6? Queen D3. Oh, that's it. Game over. Game over. Rook F3. Rook Fe8, defending the weakness. Better for black. 3-6, 4, 3, 4, 6, and this guy's still advanced. Okay, not an easy one. Well deserved. Well earned for Vidit. He fought very nicely and he won it. He speculated Ian's mistakes. He capitalized on them and he won. Good job, Vidit. He did it. Guys, because the format requires that they keep playing. So this is a must-win for Ian. Ladies and gents, don't go anywhere. Refill your coffee cups. Refill your coffee cups. And it's not over. They're going to be playing another. So this is a must-win now for Ian, so to speak. So they've got... Actually, wait a second, guys. They've got one more rapid, 25-10. And then they've got two rapids, 10-10. And then they've got 5-3. Two 5-3s. And then a 3-2. He has to win by... But okay. So this is a must-win for Ian. This is a must-win, so to speak. I mean, he could make it a draw, then he could just make it a draw. But I think you may want to win. You totally may want to win. May, what is that? You absolutely want to win. Let me just toggle off the lines. Ian is playing black. What is it going to go? What is it going to play with black, guys? What do you think Ian's going to play? Sicilian, Alakine, Perk, French. Let's throw a prediction. What is Vidit going to play, though? Guys, wouldn't be the supreme irony Vidit to play the King's Gambit now? If Vidit plays the King's Gambit and he wins, that would be absolutely ironic. If he plays the King's Gambit, which is Ian's expertise, if Vidit pulls a King's Gambit now, that would be a massive shocker for Ian. Now Vidit can choose to play something, so... Oh boy, wouldn't you love to see a King's Gambit, guys? Wouldn't that be spectacular? Now, for Vidit, he's got to be very practical. So Vidit now just simply wants to win. So whatever gives you better position in the opening, just go for it. I don't know. You have to love the game more than the result. In order to play King's Gambit now for white, you must love the game of chess and its spectacular aspect more than the result itself. You've got to go beyond the ego in order to play King's Gambit, which is for the sake of the game. I don't think he wants to do that. I think Vidit wants to win more than the beauty of the game, right? Bone Cloud, this is just sick, man. No, he's not gonna play any Bone Cloud. No, he's not gonna play any. He's not gonna play any Bone Cloud. He's not gonna play any Grob opening G4. He's not gonna do that. He might be playing B4. which is the Polish opening. He might be playing the b4. Like, you're not going to do Bone Cloud. You're not going to play g4. I don't think so. I would love to see a King's Gambit. That would be the supreme uh, game here now. Especially because Ian is an expert in the King's Gambit. That would be nice. But not gonna. I don't think he's gonna play. Yeah, probably some d4. I don't think is he gonna play e4 or d or c. He may want to go into some positional stuff. So probably d4, Queen's Gambit something. The Catalan d4, c4 some g3 then throwing some g3 some Catalan. Nice. Probably. Some fianchettos. We'll find out in a minute, guys. You can go refill your coffee cups. I'm going to do absolutely similarly, and then we're going to be discussing what they do together. Oh, yeah. It's quite positional. It's nice. You're developing quickly. And yeah, a lot of English and a lot of g3 bishop g2. A lot of g3 bishop g2 being played by these guys. So yeah, you can play similarly your own personal games when you do that over the board or online. If you don't want to play any other so let's guys, let's do quickly another puzzle, and then we're gonna be coming back to seeing this, guys. If you guys staying with me, I'm gonna stay with you. So black to move now. Okay. What the heck's oh, I can't touch it because of this. Disaster. If I take the rook, actually I'm gonna be getting pinned. And goodbye, queen. Oh, we can't do this. Oh boy. Shall we do knight to a5? And they're going to be, I mean, isn't it the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Because knight a5, not just that hits the queen, even if the queen retreats on a2, we're going to be taking. And this one is being annihilated. So by the looks of it, knight a5 should be something cool here. Knight a5 and probably before 1 to... We'll just move away. Oh, they're going to be moving away. So you didn't do nothing practically. Not mentioning... No, you're not going to. So 6 bishop. Oh no. Really? 6 bishop. Actually, yeah. How they gonna increase the attack though? Might they be having this? I mean, okay, this is just no. It feels incredibly bad. It feels incredibly bad. Queen takes e6. I just so much can't do this. I mean, it might be prospectively. Wait, oh no, man, I can't. I can't do nothing. I gotta do knight a5, right? Knight a5. Knight a5. Doesn't it feel like knight a5 is actually the stuff? I'm gonna play it, man. And I was right. I was right about this. This is a check, but no one really cares because you're gonna grabbing the queen. Okay, I'm gonna move the king now. It don't matter. Taking. And yeah, that's fine. Blocking. So far, so good. Pass rate 40%. Yeah, knight a5 was absolutely instrumental. Step 65 was absolutely instrumental. Did they start? They haven't started yet. Okay. I'm going to go for a quick refill cup, but if it's just one viewer, step 65, we're going to have to probably pause it if it's just one viewer. That be yourself, which I am very grateful for. You've been our most loyal friend here at the club. and I totally appreciate it, brother. Just one viewer, and I was hoping for at least 3 viewers to be maintaining the viewership on Twitch. And I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes, and if we get a couple more friends, I think we might be staying longer. If not, I think we have to pause it. Okay, so I'll be returning in a jiffy, and we'll see how many friends we're getting with us, if there is any other friends. Okay. Thanks for following Daiso20. Okay. So, I absolutely thank you for being here, brother. It's awesome. But it's just one viewer. So, we'll just have to pause it for now. And I'll be watching it even if I stop the stream now. So, I'll be watching it. And I hope I'm going to see you again tomorrow, perhaps. Pretty much same time. And yeah, that's it. And hopefully tomorrow we're gonna get a couple of more guys, and maybe making an arena if people want to do that. We could do that. And I don't know, are you in the chess club on chess.com? If you are not, just send me a friend request, and then I'll send you an invitation for the chess club, and then you can join it, and maybe we'll do some tournaments, and you're gonna be playing, and I'm gonna be playing and stuff. Okay, so I absolutely thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you very shortly, namely tomorrow. Maybe we're gonna get a few more viewers until then. Okay, thanks very much, Step 65, and all of you guys. I appreciate, and I'll see you tomorrow.